Hello and welcome to Tuesday Talks, brought to you by General Practice Solutions. I'm your host, Jenny, and every week we speak with experts and practitioners who are helping primary care organisations work smarter, not harder. Today we're talking about two critical admin areas, referrals and task management. These functions are essential to patient care but are also time-consuming and often a source of stress. With me is Ella, who supports primary care teams across the country with practical admin solutions. Ella, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Jenny. Lovely to be here.
So let's dive in. When you're speaking to practice managers or PCN leads, what are they telling you about the impact that referrals and task volumes are having on their teams?
Most of them say the same thing. The volume just keeps increasing and it's really hard to keep up. They're dealing with more patient contacts, tighter response time, and a growing number of clinical tasks triggered by pathology results, medications, or system protocols. Referrals too, and they've become more admin intensive. Practices are expected to meet strict timeframes and provide detailed, accurate information, which obviously takes a lot of time. When you don't have enough admin capacity, it leads to delays, errors, and stress across the board.
Yeah, that sounds challenging. So in your experience, where do you find the most primary care organisations are losing time or efficiency in this process?
One big area is repeat work. Admin teams often chase missing information, manually re-entered data, or clarify things that could be standardized. And another issue is inconsistent task triage. Without clear workflow or admin oversight, low priority tasks might sit there while urgent ones often get missed. And with referrals, there's often a backlog because no one has dedicated time to handle them daily, and then everything else just becomes reactive.
So how do you and your team help organisations get back in control of this?
We offer structured remote support that could mean managing daily referral processing, creating letters, attaching reports, submitting these via ERS, or keeping on top of non-clinical tasks in EMIS or System 1. We do work to local protocols, liaising with in-house staff, and help to ensure everything is routed properly and documented clearly. What we provide is reliability, knowing there's trained, accountable to admin teams, supporting the referrals and task flow, frees up time and lowers the pressure on clinical and management staff.
So what's the typical outcome when a practice or PCN brings you in for this kind of support?
One of the first things they say is, I can finally breathe again. It's not just about clearing backlogs, though we do that too. It's about setting up a rhythm that's sustainable. Tasks get triaged and actioned consistently, referrals go out on time and reduce risk. GPs stop logging after hours just to catch up, and it creates a calmer, more controlled working environment which benefits both staff and all of our patients.
So for organisations that are hesitant or feel that they need to keep everything in-house, what would you say?
I'd say think of us as an extension of your team and not a replacement. We're trained in primary care admin, DBS checks, and follow your processes so the experience is seamless and secure. You stay in control, and we just take the pressure off by doing day-to-day tasks that eat up time but are absolutely essential.
And finally, if a practice or PCN leader is listening right now and thinking, we're drowning in referrals and tasks, what's the best way for them to get started?
Just reach out. We offer a no obligation call and we'll look at your current admin setup and identify quick wins, whether that's clearing backlog or setting up a long-term support module. We can get started really quickly and you'll feel the difference almost immediately.
Thank you so much, Ella. That was incredibly insightful. If you work in a GP practice, PCN, or federation and want help managing referrals and task loads, visit www.generalpracticesolutions.net, call 020 8865 1942, or email inquiries@generalpracticesolutions.net. We'll be back next week with an episode of Tuesday Talks, Practical Ideas to Help Primary Care Work Better.